break down a sample?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. It's like this. First, you got to find a beat that you like. You get the beat, and then you put it into this box here. This is the famous SP1200 box. All hip-hop, real hip-hop producers know what this is.
How do you find the beat? Like, how do you just go through the record?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's all what you like, you know? However, some producers will sample stuff that other people, you know, have done. But, I mean, you just search through for a beat that you like. You can take a bass drum, a snare drum, or a whole drum loop, which is what I'm going to do right here. And then you put it into the SP1200 like this by pressing sample. You got your sample. Just bring the level up. And we take it off sample, and it should be on pad number 1. Now, here's the other thing about sampling. Once you take a sample, that obviously that doesn't loop properly. Like, a rapper couldn't rap over that. It's not on time. So what you got to do is cut your samples down. That's called truncating. All right. And truncating is basically cutting off what you don't want so that the sample will loop properly. There's actually 32 banks in here. And yeah, you could put as many samples on those 32 banks as you want. And then you can sequence them and put them into a sequence or a song. I wouldn't say it's about what you can buy. It's how you use it.
Caliber from Born to Rome.
Born Swift from Born to Rome.
It's the Attic from the Grassroots Music.
Fire from the Skeptics.
Just one big family still, so you know.
Grassroots family.
Basically, we just look for music.
We'd get like a drum beat from a old soul record per se, and then like, you know, find a loop to work over top that complements that particular beat and
makes it sound as natural
yeah,
as
and then, you know, try to listen to the rapper to see what he's saying, to see if it fits the groove, and take it from there, add the accessories that we need, and then, you know, the rest is like, would be a bigger studio mix down sort of thing.
For me, it's all about what I feel. I mean, if I've built a beat, you know, like I just put a break beat in, I'll like run a few of my jazz records over top of the beat that I looped. And if something fits, I use it.
It's more about creating an atmosphere for whoever we're working with, right? Because, like, say as we were working with Quadro, we try to work samples and grooves that fit him and work ideas and formats, you know, that are different from what's going on. As if we were working with Dream Warriors, you know? It's like a collaboration of whoever we're working with. Like, you know, our input and their input put together.
Basically, as you can see, we buy a lot of records.
Jazz, we got soul, we got hip-hop, we got African, we got Latin, we got jazz over there. Some more jazz and calypso, reggae, everything, you know? We just combine different elements of music.
How many records? I guess about 2,500 to 3,000.
You gotta know music. That's the main thing. If you're not musically inclined, you know, you can't be a DJ. So first thing is to learn how to mix and to put different types of music together and matching tempos and stuff. So what we got here playing now is coming from the JC dub plate, which I produced. And then you bring in, if you want to bring in something with this, you can mix it in. Fade it across to the next side. And that's how you do a phase, what they call a fade. What we do is just basically have a beat record playing and you catch the groove of one record and you blend it into the next. And then when you catch the right vibe, you just fade it across to the next. Okay, the next thing is scratching, which is everybody knows it, but it ain't as easy as it seems, you know. You gotta there's so many different styles, like fader and moving the record in different ways to create different, you know, effects. So you just go across and do it, create an effect. Not necessarily musically trained, but you have to have an ear, you know. Now you notice that the role of the DJ is declined in terms like with hip-hop, because like back in the day, you'd have to be like, I'd have to make my name by entering a contest, being in a competition or something like that, going off, you know. But now it's just anybody could call themselves a name and they're a DJ, you know.
Does the rhyme come first and the beats?
It depends. Sometimes the rhyme comes
Depends,
first.
though.
Sometimes the beat comes first.
Because if the
Sometimes.
rapper sucks, there's no good beat can do anything for you.
Yeah, it's like
Straight up, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, for real.
You're done.